get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brings it to the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Washington. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this, man.
And he takes it in for the score.
Go.
Touchdown, Baylor!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the 1st time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got rid of it just in time.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Robertson. The screen, he's got wheels. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Can't get him to the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, Bears! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
That makes the score Baylor 14-0.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Followed him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. With the catch, it's Prentice. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Good old kickoff.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the
game
half as they'll make some adjustments. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Here's a heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Bears will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Up-tempo for the offense.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because
there he goes.
Overshot the gap.
And they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the toughness by the quarterback on that throw because he knew he was going to get hit. He still stepped into the throw, made sure it was going to be accurate right before taking that massive shot.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out to throw. It's Robertson. Finds his back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go.
Running back was making cuts on that 4-yard run. That was a nice 4-yard run.
He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get
It got
back
his
to the
stick.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers are in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He'll be stopped
4th and 2.
about 2 yards short of a first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires to the wideout. And
He dropped it.
I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That mother.
That doesn't happen very often. That's their
Dropped
go-to
it.
guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And the ball comes out. What a
Wow.
disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Pitt.
I'll let him have that.
Sure, the exclamation point on that drive. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
To the air, it's Robertson. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Hawkins.
Got him up.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to
this is like a game-changing performance.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes.
Let's get it.
Touchdown,
on highs. Young nigga on highs.
Blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Pitt pushing the pace. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker.
That was a
it's
pass.
Johnson. He'll get a fresh
That was an
down,
absolute
stopped at
pass.
the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Reed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wow.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum.
Go down here and get 3.
To a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Let's get it.
He'll step out of bounds right at the
I'm looking for a field
35-yard
goal.
line, and maybe they've got something cooking. To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the catch, it's Hawkins.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same
All I
page.
can do now is take a shot deep, run to the ball, spike it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on third down.
I trust my running
force
back.
that
They bring that
incompletion
guy
on
in
an
box.
absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure they're...
Wow.
Intercepted.
the half.
Play stops the drive. And the defender is
Into the half.
tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting off the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They'll move the chains. Good execution.
What a dangerous throw.
They've got it at the 41.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bears send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Snags it quickly on the left. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
That motherfucker wasn't going down.
Good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pitt right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown!
I was right there.
You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing. and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Got room on the return.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up in a great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
All right, now we're going to make the comeback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Using his legs, it's Washington. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker was.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. At the 45, There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Cameron. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this.
Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Washington. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. That's caught, it's Prentice. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Bears are on the move. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Lost to throw again. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that.
Tied up.
Right. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they
No, it's not tied up
a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return. return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Pitt pushing the pace. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They get to the line quickly. Send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They try to pop a run on the draw. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to